Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's Devon. This is New Touch Auto Dip. Custom video is what I'm gonna get into today. It's not a full body wrap. I give you the more details that you want to know. Checking out this full detail, what I did. Y'all stay tuned. Got something different for y'all today. I'm gonna bring y'all into my world just a little bit closer and show you the type of things that I do outside of the full body and the wheels and the blackouts. Show you something a little different. Sometimes I gotta get creative. I'm talking about your skills tested to the top level. I got a Dodge Challenger back here. You see it got the vinyl graphics going on. So what I'll be doing is matching up some Proline white to match up that top roof. Challenge, man. So what I'll be doing is covering certain areas. I'm gonna be covering this trunk area. I'm gonna be covering the bumper as well on the other side. You got graphics on the other side too. I'll be covering the top pillar around this here graphic. It's not gonna be on it. It'll be covering everything around it, and it's gonna be white. It's gonna be traced all the way up here, all the way down to the bottom, and that's where it's gonna stop. Other side got some challenges too, because as you see around this area here, I gotta go around these city buildings. I gotta tape off, I gotta do my thing, and I gotta be able to bring it around. I told you, man, it's a challenge. I'm up for it though. Let's go ahead and get into the tape. My outline. You see I got my outline running, my yellow. It's running. I use the yellow tape because the yellow tape allows me to cut these corners and hit these curves. You see that? I overlap it. I overlap my tape and it's going all the way through. So when I decide to peel this away, it's gonna peel together going in that direction. Or if I decide to go that direction, it's all gonna come together. Everything down here will be covered with tape and drape or newspaper. Take that outline. You see how detailed I am with that? That's detail. You gotta get in there. Every curve. Every curve. You gotta have talent for that type of stuff. Talent gonna take you a long way. Experience comes from practice. So, there you have it. Now I'm about to finish up everything. Finish taping everything off. I'm about to paint it up. Let's get into what we're gonna be using to prep this vehicle. All we're using is different size tapes. This yellow tape is flexible. You see on the outside how I etched everything out. That tape is more flexible than either three of these. Tape and drape, we use that for whatever size we need to use it for. This is a smaller version, this is the taller version. So whatever you need to use it for, understand what you need. Before you apply this PreDip spray, you want to make sure your vehicle is clean. Soap and water, make sure it's dry. Whatever you're doing, make sure there are no pockets to where the water is sitting. Then you apply your PreDip spray. This actually makes everything adhere to the vehicle or whatever project you're working with. Microfiber towel to apply it on. Move over to my alcohol. I use alcohol for tighter bond areas like my curves, edges. It just helps it stick more. That's 99% isopropyl alcohol, and it has its own microfiber towel. You don't want to use both microfiber towels for either because it's only going to confuse your product. Here are my paint products that I'll be using, which is the Proline. First, I'll be adding on my high build primer. Then I'll be adding on my white. Here is the tint that I'll be adding into my matte clear to get that white base. So we're going for a matte finish. All right, y'all keep in mind that when you're prepping vehicles, make sure that you prep it properly to the best of your ability, because it's gonna make a difference in the end. It might be tedious, but you'll learn a lot when you're prepping vehicles. You'll learn the curves, you'll learn different areas, you'll learn a lot about a vehicle because every vehicle is not the same. I prepped a lot of cars over time, so therefore it's a lot of things I can carry on from one to the next. So when you finish, you'll see exactly what I mean. It makes sense. Keep that in mind, y'all. So let's go ahead and run down when I use my tape and drape. So as you see, I got my tape and drape here. This is tape and drape. I run that across. These areas you see I didn't cover, I'm gonna cover that with my size tapes. Either side that I use, whatever size. I'm gonna go ahead and run that strip. One strip, gonna cover that. I outline my tape alongside the yellow. Run it straight across. You can't curve and all that with this tape and drape because it's only gonna mess up the pattern of the tape and drape when it falls. So I'll tape this up with tape. Follow the line straight all the way around my yellow. You can curve it some areas, but not too many. You're gonna mess it up. Go all the way around. And you just follow it all the way through. I still got more to tape off, but we'll get to it. You see how the tape and drape covers. It goes all the way down to the floor. Now once I get down to this area here, I'm gonna take the smaller tape and drape. You got those two sizes. I'm gonna take this size and I'm gonna stretch it across here straight. Anything that I don't cover, I'm gonna cover it with my tape here, whatever size that I need. right, YouTube, if you made it this far, this concludes the video. Now, before I go any further, I want to just say I did not do this vinyl wrap. This vinyl wrap was actually done by this company, Quick Decals. It was done by them. You want to see more of this vehicle? Follow this guy. He'll give you more insights on how he started all the way to where he at right now. I did that liquid wrap though. Vinyl is coming. I'll be there in a minute. Hopefully I'll be able to present more videos to you with vinyl. But right now, we talking about this liquid Proline right now. You see how I brought that city out? Custom work, man. See that? City vinyl. White liquid Proline. Removable paint. See how I took it all the way to the front, started here, transition all the way down here. He wanted to match his roof. We did the trunk, took it all the way around. We did that area. We had a challenge on the other side. Challenge is to get around that vinyl. The area was right here. Everything you see white. That's it. Same thing. Took it around to that area there. Custom work. I don't run from challenges. That's why I took on this job, man. Looks nice to me. But tell me what you think in the comment section. You want to know more about this vehicle? Of how I got from point A all the way down to the end? I'm going to say Z because there's a lot of steps. Hit me up in the comment section. I'll give you the advice that I can give. Also, if you haven't subscribed, free. It's in red down there. Just tap it. Just tap it. Yeah. Thank y'all for checking out this video. Hopefully, I'll see y'all on the next one.